So I wanted to take a minute to talk about something really, really important. Me. I recently bought a motorcycle because my car broke down and I couldn't afford a car payment, but I could afford a motorcycle, so that's what I did. Riding motorcycles is really cool because I never thought that I would ride a motorcycle. And then I bought one, and now that's what I ride pretty much every day. But other than the daily threat to my mortality, it's super fun. I really mean that, because every day before I get on the motorcycle, I'm like, this is dangerous. But then I start writing and I'm like, this is awesome. I'm trying to write a graphic novel. I've never written anything before, but I finished the rough draft. So the main characters are a calculator named Doots, Commander Penguin, Icarus, Opnot, and Scuba. This is the rough draft. I have a cat. She doesn't like it when I pick her up. Spot is my best friend. I might be bipolar. I was going to a therapist who's like, have you ever thought maybe you're bipolar? And I was like, no, and you're probably wrong. But then I started reading about it, and then I was like, ooh, actually, maybe you're right. And then I was like, wow, all of these things that were just bonkers before make a lot of sense. But I've never gotten a real diagnosis, partly because I didn't have health insurance, and also partly because if I get a diagnosis and healthcare just explodes, it would be really bad to have a bipolar diagnosis, because then insurance companies would be like, no, we don't want you to have our insurance. And so I never got it diagnosed. But it's probably fine, right? I mean, if you just ignore it, it's like it's not there. Always works. And I used to work for marijuana companies. And then I stopped working for marijuana companies, and I love the marijuana industry, but my life is way less stressful now that I don't work for a marijuana company. This was my badge. This is what I had to have to work with marijuana. It's still good for a while. I paid a lot to have this renewed, and I'm probably not going to use it. So yeah, those are sort of the fun little factoids of my life. And now I feel like I've had, an opportunity to talk at length about myself. And I'm ready to do something else productive. Okay, thanks, bye!